Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Vanilla Skyblock with 1Fredjones. So between episodes, I have been gathering as much sugar cane as I can. I got a bunch of potatoes, carrots, and wheat because I want to get some emeralds. And we have a farmer villager over there that trades potatoes, carrots, and wheat. I used up quite a bit of my bones in the process, which is good. I needed to get rid of them anyways. But we got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half stack, not a half, but some. And then some potatoes. I want to leave one stack just in case, some carrots. And then we're going to grab the sugar cane as well. I want to get some emeralds up so that we could trade for a silk touch book real quick before we really get rolling with the episode. I want to get slimes today, if at all possible. So we're going to do what we can. Should be fun. So let's find this guy. Are you him? You are him. Oh, look at that. 18. So we're going to try to get as many emeralds off this guy as we possibly can. And then we're going to try to get some emeralds off of our librarian here. See, he's going to refresh. He refreshed. Perfect. Get out of my way. How come whenever you're trading with the villager, all the other villagers have to come crowd in? I don't get it. So, I was really concerned about being able to really farm a bunch of emeralds. But with one of these guys and one of these guys, the farmer and the villager, I mean the farmer and the librarian, it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. We'll be able to get all the emeralds we want from these two guys. So I'm going to trade up with this guy for a while. And then I'm going to go ahead and probably actually go up there. Because I've got 3 librarians up there. So we'll go up there and trade the paper. And then maybe buy that silk touch book. So we can get that grass picked up over there. So check this out. We got 66 emeralds from trading with that farmer. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And I plan on building a fast farm. I have a design for it where we'll be able to get as many carrots, potatoes, and wheat that we're ever going to want. So, oh, look, an iron golem. Nice. So we should be able to get as many emeralds as we're ever going to want. It's going to be pretty awesome. Iron output's going pretty dang well, I think. So let's go up here and let's hope that the Silk Touch villager... Oh, I don't have a crafting table up here. Let me go ahead and craft up some paper. I should have crafted it up before we ever started the episode, but I didn't. So we'll get a Silk Touch book. We'll put it on a shovel. And then we're going to go after slimes. What am I doing? Oh, let's take those two while we're at it. We're making paper. Okay. Lots of paper. Let's put these back in here. Awesome. So we'll go trade. I really think my best paper trade's up here. Whenever we make our villager breeder, we won't worry about coming up here anymore because surely we'll get all the librarians we want from that villager breeder. But today, we're just going to go ahead and get our Silk Touch book from our guy up here. So, let's see. This guy right here is 32, 32, 29. This is the guy we want to trade with. Well, that wasn't very good. Yeah, he's not... Yeah, we did. I wasn't expecting him to reset his trade like that. Alright, that's good enough. Look at that. 74 emeralds. Perfect. Now let's look at Silk Touch for 14 emeralds. I think we have... Oh, I forgot to bring a book. Why didn't you guys remind me to bring a book? I'm going to grab a book. I'll be right back. I got the book. This is our guy. Give him one of those. Take one of those. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go put this on a shovel. Now, I already have a shovel prepared. It's got efficiency 3 on it, I think, which is really unnecessary because How much dirt and sand do we have on Skyblock? Not very much. But we'll get this grass picked up right here. I want to get it out of here. It's not going to spawn us any passive mobs anytime soon. So let's see. Yep. So yeah, efficiency 3. So let's start by putting Silk Touch on that shovel. 4 levels. And then let's combine this one with that one. 6. Nice. Nice. Now we'll go pick this dirt up over here. And then we'll just kind of store it away for right now. I do have... That's not very fast, is it? I do have plans for all this dirt, just not today. For all this... Well, not necessarily all the grass. I said we'll probably just save the grass blocks just in case something changes with the game. Throw down a torch there. Alright, so I'm going to get ready for the next clip, and we're going to go chase a slime chunk. Go try to find us a slime chunk. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so let's talk first a little bit about what we know about slimes. So we know that they spawn below level 40. We know that they spawn in specific chunks, right? So let's talk about the chunks first. So I know I just went over this in my Intricate Effect series, but I've kind of learned something here. And I can't believe I didn't notice this before, but if you look, see, right here it says chunk. So it says 6. That's the 6th block in the chunk. And I think this one is for your X value. And then the 9, I think, is... No, the 9, that can't be right. Let's see. The 9... We'd have to go clear back over there for me to show you this. But if you'll notice where it says chunk, it's at 0 right now. It's because we're in a new chunk. This is the new chunk. This is the other chunk. This is a new chunk. See what I'm saying? So from right here all the way to right here is a chunk. And then the new chunk starts right there. So you can very easily find out what chunk you're in or where you're at as far as that goes using that right there. So that's what we're going to do. Now we want to go down below level 40, right? We're at level 59 right now, so we got to go down a ways. I'm probably going to die, and Agent A is probably going to laugh if he's watching this. But we want to come back just a little bit because I want that whole chunk over there to be available. So we'll take those ones out and let's make a little place to put our water. So we need to go down not too far, 19 levels. I guess that ain't horrible. So we'll put some water right here. I don't have hardly anything on me. I took my armor off. I took all my good stuff off. Or put away all my good stuff. And we're going to do this. If you guys have watched any of this series at all, you know I'm not very good at this. So let's get in here. Let's do this. I should have grabbed like a respiration helmet or something maybe to help me along here. But I think we'll be all right. Get out here, get some air, get back over, come back down. All right. So where are we at now? 43. We're getting closer. Get some air. Man, this really makes me nervous. I really don't want to die. Although it'd probably be pretty humorous. Let's go down a little bit further. Okay, I think that's low enough. Let's check just to make sure. Yeah, that's low enough. So let's go and swim up now. I should have grabbed some ladders. How am I going to do this? I think we're going to have to go back down, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Let's go back down. Okay. So, get some air. And we'll try to place a block on the edge of this thing right there. Okay. So yeah, now let's go get some ladders. Swim all the way back up and get some ladders. Man, I am so nervous. You guys have no idea. I'm almost shaking, which makes this really bad. If you're not nervous, if you've done this enough times and you're just like, okay, let's jump in the water, let's place some blocks, let's do this, it's not that big of a deal. But when you're nervous like I am right now, boy, whew, it is not easy. All right. Oh, and it's nighttime too. Perfect. So we'll run over here, sleep, make some ladders real quick. And I also had to do mission rescue villagers a second ago as well. I logged out for a second, and then I logged back in. And I had 2 villagers outside the fenced area, so I had to go up there before I could start recording again. It's ridiculous. So I'm just going to put this... Oh, we're going to put this bucket away. I don't really need it anymore. Let's sleep. All right. So we need a bunch of ladders. Make up some ladders. I don't know how many I need. That's going to be way too many ladders. But if I don't die, I'll have ladders for later, huh? All right, let's go. I just wanted to make sure that we got below level 40 quite a bit. We're only going to need 1 slime pad. And the whole reason why I'm building it out here is because we are outside the area for the other mobs to spawn. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. Another thing that we know about slimes are that they go against the hostile mob count. So if we get way over here and our mob tower is not loaded, then we don't have to worry about it going against our mob count. Okay, so let me... Perfect. Ha, I did it. I can't believe I did it without dying. Okay, so let's back up a little bit here. All right, so up. Like so. We'll stop. Oh, go up. Stop right there. Put a block there to get rid of that. Break this one out. And then we could probably go ahead and throw one right there and a ladder right there. All right. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and go down here. And while I'm kind of building this first platform, we'll talk a little bit about the things that we can do with our slime balls once we get them. So a lot of the redstone contraption I want to build requires sticky pistons. So see, we just crossed over into a new chunk. That's the old chunk, new chunk. So we could even mark this. Oh, I didn't bring any torches to mark it with. We'll go ahead and throw down this 1 torch right there. So that's this chunk, and then this is the new chunk here. But yeah, a lot of the things that I build require sticky pistons, so that's something that, you know, I definitely want. Also, I don't want to spoil it, but with the new slime blocks, there's some really cool things we can do. We're right at level 39. That's perfect. So yeah, I mean, you guys, probably next episode, we're going to get into playing with those slime blocks a little bit. I didn't even think about this until recently. But yeah, there's a whole lot of cool things you can do with slime blocks. That'll be fun with this map. So we're going to do that next episode after we get some slimes. So I haven't been counting the chunks, but I think we've probably crossed over quite a few. Now, I don't like to use the Slime Finder app that you can look up online. Mainly because, I've used it before, don't get me wrong, but mainly because it is really pretty dang easy to find slime chunks on your own in the game now. Especially since the game points out to you right there using that chunk whatever you might want to call it. And the debug, oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's get those. All right. I mean, the game tells you exactly where the chunks are. So all you got to do is find a chunk that slimes spawn in, and then, oh, that looks really cool from down here. And then clear it out, and you've got it. I mean, there's no reason to use a slime finder unless you're looking for like 4 chunks altogether, which I could see would be kind of difficult to do. And I don't have any torches, and it's going to get dark, and it's not going to be pretty. So let's go get some torches. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a 5 wide path down there. And I'm going to make it probably 10 or 15 chunks long. And then we'll see if we can get some slime spawning in there. If we do, we're in business. We can make all the cool things. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we got us a slime chunk. Woo! It's right here. I don't know. I think it's this one right here. So let's go ahead and back up to, that's where the chunk changes. Right there, right there. So we know that is part of a chunk. All right, and yeah, no, that's the change of a chunk. All right, let's go back over here again. I was starting to think it wasn't going to work, honestly. Let's come back quite a ways. Let's see if we can get another one to spawn in the sunset. How far away was I? I was way over here. Let's go ahead and crouch and just back up. No. It's got to be the chunk, though. All right. Well, I'm afraid something's going to spawn out here that we don't want to spawn. So, you've seen it with your own eyes. We have slime. There it is, right there. Little guy. Come here, guy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't jump. Oh, committed suicide. Dang it. So he did spawn in this chunk right here. Maybe. I'm going to go ahead. Wait a minute. I thought, oh, yeah, no. Okay, so there's a chunk boundary right there. No. That's a chunk boundary right there. See how it says 0, chunk 0, and then 15, 0, 15. So that's a chunk boundary there. And here's the other chunk boundary, 0, 15, 0, 15. Okay. So it'll work in the opposite way. If I just come this direction, we might get to see one spawn. Get far enough away. Or maybe not. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay out the chunks exactly. We know about where it needs to be. So I'm going to figure it out and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, so I've got the chunk laid out that I think they're spawning in. Again, watch this number right here and watch this number right here. So, traveling this direction, we're at 0 at that block right there, so that's where the chunk begins. And then we keep going this way, this way, and 15 is where the chunk ends. So that's right in that direction, and then on this direction, 15, again, we're looking at this number right here this time. 15 and 0. So that's our chunk. Chunk number 7, I suppose. I guess that number right there is what chunk number it is. I don't know. So let's go ahead and throw some torches down in here so nothing else spawns. We should be far enough away from everything else to where it shouldn't be taken into account. And then we'll back away and see if this is a slime chunk or not. It might take a minute for these guys to spawn in, but if it does, I'll just cut out the video. Yep, there he is right there. We got the right spawn, or the right chunk. Got us a guy. Don't jump, don't commit suicide, come back to me. As you can see, I already got 2 slime balls. Got those earlier. Now I don't have a looting sword. Well, I do have a looting sword. I was going to show that to you guys later. But with the looting sword, you get all the slime balls you could ever want. So awesome, guys. We've got slime balls. So we've taken a Skyblock map that the possibilities were pretty much extremely limited and made them unlimited. Unlimited possibilities. 21 slime balls. So yeah. Awesome. Slime chunk. Slime balls. Skyblock. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And I know I say this almost every episode, but I really hope you guys are enjoying this series because I am loving it. I'm having a great time. I never ever thought that I would have this much fun playing Skyblock. It's incredible. But I want to thank you guys for watching. And remember, I love you. All 5 of you.